What is up, clean freaks and filthy friends alike? Filthy Dan coming at you for a bit of the old news. Now, this news is mostly a bit of old rumor mill speculation at the moment, and it's been taking over for the last couple of days. And apologies for being a little late to the punch on here, but this is something that I've really been thinking about in quite a few ways. Rob Zombie doing The Munsters. This one, from what I can see on the social medias, is already got people in a semi uproar. A lot of people are a little concerned as to what direction Rob Zombie would be taking the Munster family, seeing as how they were almost an allegorical representation of the family structure of the 1960s. Um, it was a little on the wholesome dark comedy side. How would Rob Zombie, given his style of filmmaking, which just want to throw it out there, I am a fan of. If you take his style and you inject that into the Munsters, what exactly are we to expect from that? Well, what we do know is that Rob Zombie is a fan of the Munsters, so I don't think that he would do anything to intentionally disservice the property. Sure, he would do something that would make somebody unhappy. Simply because his name is attached is going to piss off at least a fucking handful of people. I'm very curious about this project, honestly. I wouldn't mind if he took it in a darker direction. Uh, if he could dial back the possible white trash insertions that he would put in a lot of his films. Seeing how he did do, though, the Lords of Salem, I think with that film in mind, I think he would be able to reel in some of his white trashisms that he's so famous for injecting into his films. Now, what have we been really getting on this topic? Well, we have seen bits of reporting through, I can't remember the name of the website off the top of my head. I'm pulling that up here. Dread Central here. I would imagine this is relatively credible. And again, I'm not sure exactly how credible any of this information is at the moment. But what we have understanding is that Sherry Moon Zombie has reportedly been cast as Lily Munster because, of course, I do think she does have the acting ability to pull that off. We have Jeff Daniel Phillips reportedly to play Herman Munster, which I think that would be pretty sick. He's got the right build for it. And Daniel Roebuck and Richard Brake are also been cast in undisclosed roles, along with Jorge Garcia and Cassandra Peterson, better known as Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. They have also been allegedly cast in here. And this is according to Dread Central's article from how many days ago was this? So a couple days ago. Off the top of my head, I couldn't tell you. It was about 2 days ago, I think, at the time of this recording. So would have been March 9th. Or no, March 10th. The 10th of March, that's what we know. Now, is Rob Zombie really going to do this? I think remains to be seen completely. But the rumors of this are really strong right now. And I think with that in mind, we could probably and should probably expect this to come out in the next couple year or so. It would be interesting to see his take on it. Again, this is a property that he does have admiration for. I mean, in House of a Thousand Corpses, you see them watching the Munsters on TV, for crying out loud. And in fact, I think it was that episode they're watching on TV with the fucking little drag racer that inspired the song Dragula, for crying out loud. I mean, come on. Look at that. I mean, this is a man who does adore the property. I think what we all got to do is, I don't know, more or less be supportive of it, because he's shown that he doesn't always go the white trash angle. Of course, he's injected that in his films quite a bit. Will he do that in this? Probably not. I think he'll pay it enough respect to dial back the white trash, but he will have to really put in that edge of darkness that he's known for. Now, what do I think about the rating it will take? I don't think he would. I don't know. It's tough to say, because he might go for a PG-13, but I doubt that. Like, he might take it into the R-rated level, adding just enough horror. I mean, are we to expect a dark comedy or a really dark comedy is what remains to be seen. And of course, really hearing his thoughts on that also remains to be seen. We're going to see what happens. I just wanted to express my thoughts on that really quick. Dread Central and Bloody Disgusting are both reporting on this, and there's definitely a few other ones that say it. Movie Web. Now, the credibility of all these is really what I'm a little skeptical about, but I think Bloody Disgusting are pretty credible, and I don't know. It really remains to be seen, and I don't know. I'm pretty optimistic about the possibility of Rob Zombie taking on the Munsters. Again, if you got somebody with the level of passion, he's not going to discredit it. He's going to try and make, I think, the best thing that he can out of it. But it's his unique vision, sensibility that I think has really got a lot of people a little nervous, trepidatious about the idea. Again, we'll see what happens. I would like to see a super dark fucking reboot for it. Just so long as he keeps it faithful to the original property, I think is really the main thing that people are looking for. Again, he can make it darker. That's to be expected. It wouldn't feel unique if he didn't make it darker. And I'm sure if he does that, people are gonna fucking bitch up a storm anyway. Again, because of his name, people are gonna bitch up a storm anyway. So that's an inevitability about this project. But I'm really looking forward to it. I'm definitely gonna check and see what else is going on with this. This is something that I'm definitely going to be keeping a close eye on, because I am a bit of a Rob Zombie movie fan. So this is definitely going to be something interesting. I hope that it is true, and I really just want to see what he can do with this. I think it has potential to be really great. Again, so long as he doesn't make it in the style of the Devil's Rejects and House of a Thousand Corpses, we should be fine. Side note, I do love those films, but that's not what he should go for with this. So long as he can keep it very rather humorous, gothic, dark, borderline scary, I think he's got a potential success on his hands here. So if Rob Zombie's doing this, fucking take my money now. Thank y'all for watching, and check out some of these social media links if you want to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Letterboxd. Also got a Twitter. All that stuff's going to be down in the description below. Like, share, comment, and subscribe if you would like to. In the meantime, though, stay filthy.